Hi folks, I'm Kevin Daly, opinion editor, joined today by sophomore Sydnie Perkins, psychology and communications major, who was bade by the sun to seek the presidency of the Undergraduate Student Association. Sydnie, how are you today?
Great, how are you, Kevin?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good.
So, Sydnie is the one candidate in the race without previous USA experience. Do you find that seeking the helm of USA to be a little bit of a daunting task without that experience in your resume?
Of course it is. I think it is one of the most terrifying things I've ever done, run for a USA president. And I think not having the experience is a benefit and a kind of a bad thing too, but I think it's for the better eventually.
So you are seeking the presidency along with Van Stinson, also a sophomore, currently diversity chair, running for EVP, executive vice president. Do you find that the adoption of a ticket system, which is not our way at Canisius, to be an effective way of campaigning? And do you think that that's a mode that's going to be effective for the Undergraduate Student Association?
I think it should be. I don't know why it has been used before. I think especially if you find someone that you feel like you work well with, or that you have a system that you both agree on, I think you should run together. So I think the ticket system is definitely going to help people to realize that we run together and they see us always around together. So I think it's a good idea.
You know, what I find most exciting about this campaign is that next year's e-board will be entirely new. For the past 2 years, we've had a lot of consistency on the executive board, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think institutional memory is good. But there's a lot of opportunity for change with so much turnover. What do you think?
I think that's amazing. I think change is awesome. I think having new people or new ideas is gonna bring like new blood into Senate's life. Like I feel that all these new people have great ideas. They've been talking to people, trying to get the student body kind of consensus on how they feel. So I feel that all these new leaders will definitely just bring an added slice to the table.
So you mentioned ideas, you mentioned new blood in Senate. Could you speak to what a Sydnie Perkins policy agenda looks like for Senate next year?
Of course. I definitely think that the way I would run and be a president would be incorporating everyone. I'm a very big talker, a very good people person. I like talking to people. So I feel like in Senate, I would use my communication skills to listen to everyone, to listen to the entire student body, and to definitely take that into account when making decisions.
So in your view as a candidate, what is the greatest hindrance to USA's success right now, and do you think they've had a successful year?
I think right now with this fitness centers, I think this is a successful year. It's such a big thing. I think it's about time that we make something this drastic. I think that the one downfall Senate has is its visibility and is its kind of relationship with the student body. Right now, they're kind of standing for the student body regardless of with the student body, which is what me and Vance are trying to tell everyone, is that we're standing with them. We want people to know that we're with them instead of not really just for them to the administration. You know,
you made a passing reference to the Palisano Fitness Center that President Brock Wilkinson has moved forward with. That proposal was approved by USA last Tuesday. However, it did strike a controversy in the Council of Presidents. The Council of Presidents voted 31-15 last night to ask Senate to revisit the issue. Senate did vote on a reconsideration. They voted 8-5 against reconsidering. But maybe you could speak to the fitness center a little bit, and more specifically to its process. Do you think that there was enough consultation with students, and do you think the project is for the betterment of the student body?
In the beginning, I was against it because I think it's going to make the divide between non-athletic students and athletic students larger, because I feel like the athletic students will be at the CAC and the non-athletic students will be at Palisano. But now that I'm talked to students and listened to people's concerns, and especially at Council of Presidents, I've heard that people are a lot more positive about it. Perfect. And I just think that it's a really great idea.
So, tomorrow we'll feature a debate between the 5 candidates for USA president here, over in Montante. Are you ready to go for tomorrow? What are the types of things that you want to speak to? And perhaps more specifically, what sorts of things do you want to speak to about your opponents?
Right now, my opponent, I'm really happy with everyone who's running. I feel like everyone, if they were to be put into president, they would do an excellent job. Right now, I'm just praying about it. I've been thinking about a couple of things throughout the week, and I'm a little nervous for it. Of course, everyone here are giant students, giant contributors to the student body, but I think it'll be great.
Last question for you. We've only got a few seconds here. Uses for a broken stapler.
For a broken stapler, to recycle. You can recycle it.
I love it. I love it. Always with the eye towards sustainability. Right. Sydnie Perkins, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.